Buckle up, everyone. We're going deep on Michael Saylor and his pretty intense Bitcoin strategy.
Yeah, this guy's a total Bitcoin evangelist.
Like, seriously, all in.
Totally. CEO of MicroStrategy, but basically, more known now for just buying up all the Bitcoin he can.
So we're going to unpack why he's so bullish, what his game plan even is, and ultimately,
A big question, right?
is this a genius long-term play or honestly just a massive risk?
It's definitely a fascinating case, that's for sure.
All right, so first up, his whole philosophy, it's almost too simple.
Yeah, surprisingly so. Buy Bitcoin and never sell it.
Literally, hold it forever. My grandma would understand that part at least.
Well, it's sort of the point, I think. It's back to basics, viewing Bitcoin as this digital gold.
Store of value, not like trying to time the market or anything.
Not a get-rich-quick scheme, which a lot of people think, I'd say, right?
Yeah, totally. And speaking of getting rich, MicroStrategy, they've been buying a lot of Bitcoin.
Oh, yeah. Huge amounts. Every quarter, they just add more to their pile.
So WHY, though? What's the logic there?
Well, inflation's a huge GE concern these days. Prices going up on everything, it's kind of scary.
Tell me about it. Groceries are outrageous.
Exactly. And Bitcoin, they see it as a hedge against that.
Oh, so how gold is supposed to hold its value and everything else goes crazy.
Exactly. Digital gold, right. That's Saylor's big idea.
Interesting. Does he even try to, convince other people to do this too?
Oh, yeah. His message is basically, hold on to your Bitcoin and let us pump the price up.
He really said that. Pump the price up.
Well, maybe not those exact words, but that's the sentiment. Basically, he wants people to focus on the long game.
Ignore the little dips and spikes,
Yeah, those short-term price swings. He's like, think bigger picture, people.
Honestly, does that make you more or less interested in Bitcoin, hearing him say that?
It's compelling for sure. But let's be real, Bitcoin is super volatile.
Up one day, down the next.
Yeah.
Hard to see it as safe sometimes.
Right, it's still a young asset. That's his argument, though, right? It'll mature, the swings will calm down.
So he's basically saying, trust me, it'll be fine in the long run.
Pretty much. And, to his credit, MicroStrategy IS backing him up with all that buying.
True. Actions speak louder than words, as they say.
Exactly. But there are counter-arguments, of course. Some people worry about security, like hacks and stuff.
Oh, yeah, you hear about that a lot. And then the regulations, always changing.
Right, it's still kind of the Wild West out there. And some say Bitcoin just doesn't have intrinsic value.
Like gold, at least it's used in electronics and stuff. Bitcoin's just bits.
It's a valid point, so definitely not a risk-free move.
But no matter what, Saylor's shaking things up. It makes you think about the whole future of money,
Oh, absolutely. This is a huge e-experiment. Will he be a genius, or will this be a massive, expensive mistake?
Only time will tell, right?
Right. But it's definitely a fascinating case study. This whole thing with crypto and finance, it's really changing the world.
No doubt about it. So after this deep dive, I got to ask, are you more intrigued by Bitcoin, less so, or just confused?
I think a healthy dose of confusion is a good thing. It means we're thinking, right?
True. There's so much info out there. Do your research, weigh the arguments, make your own decisions.
Exactly. Don't just take anyone's word for even Michael Saylor's.
Wise words. All right, folks, that's our deep dive for today. Thanks for listening and stay curious out there.